Hi boys and girls, Miss Joan here, and today I want to read a book about when spring comes. And since it's about spring, I thought it'd be fun to come outside where it's spring at my house while I read you this story, When Spring Comes. Oh, and by the way, boys and girls, this was Miss Joan's book when she was a very little girl. It's by Charles Philip Fox, and wait till you see. When Spring Comes, story and photographs by Charles Philip Fox, and the publisher is Riley and Lee Company in Chicago in 1964. So for real, this is a book from when I was a little girl. It says, to teachers and parents, the beauty and vitality of the world around us are never more apparent than in the spring. As the lengthening days breathe warmth onto the earth, flowers and trees begin to bud, birds come back from their wintering places, and animals emerge from hibernation. Nests are built, babies are born, and all of nature is filled with new life. Spring is a time of intense activity in the forest, fields, and marshes. Every plant and every animal is reproducing its kind in order to survive. When Spring Comes is a companion to When Winter Comes, which told how nature prepared for its long winter sleep. These new pictures show spring's awakening, full of loveliness and promise. And the author signed it Charles Philip Fox, and he lives in Wisconsin. Or he lived in Wisconsin when he wrote this book and took these pictures. Spring is here. How can you tell? Look, the robins have come back. There they are, 3 of them. They're right here, 1, 2, 3. Snow is still on the ground, but spring is here. The robins know. Soon leaves and flowers will be out. Daffodils begin to grow, and sooner they are tall. And now they have flowers. See the many dots in the sky? Those are birds. They're coming back from the south where they've been all winter. Mrs. Mallard Duck is on her nest. When she leaves her nest, she hides her eggs. You cannot see them unless you look very carefully. Can you see them? We will take a look at Mrs. Duck's eggs. How many do you see? Soon her babies will be hatched. Let's count the eggs together, boys and girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, that's a lot of eggs. When I was a little girl, this was my favorite picture. Mrs. Squirrel is moving into a new home. Do you see where it will be? You see Mrs. Squirrel? That's where I'm guessing. Mrs. Squirrel's home is in the hole in this hollow tree. There's a warm nest inside. Babies are going to be born in there. And Mrs. Duck's babies are out of their shells now. Mrs. Squirrel watches them from her tree. You see that? Oh, the duck babies, and there's the mommy keeping them warm. Oh, so cute. Mrs. Duck takes her babies down to the creek. They would like to swim, but she sees a hungry hawk. Now look how good these babies are. They follow the mommy. Hawks eat baby birds if they can catch them. Oh, that's scary. Good thing that mommy's being very protective. Mrs. Duck hurries away. The long grass will hide her babies. They will be safe. They hurry past a pine tree that has new little pine cones. The pine cones look like little candles. Can you see that there, boys and girls? Oh, hold it up. There you go. The pine cone looks like little candles, but they are seeds, and they will grow into new trees. That would be a fun project, boys and girls, to collect some of those pine cones and plant them. The maple tree has little buds. Soon they will open into new maple leaves. Here are the oak leaves. They are little and soft and curly. And here's an apple tree. Spring is a time for flowers. A baby deer comes out of the forest. How warm the sun is. He has white spots. The spots help him hide in the long grass. He eats the long grass too. This little flicker looks out. He wants something to eat. Here is Mother Flicker. She feeds her baby. Look how cute. There are 4 babies in her nest to feed. The wood duck looks out of her home. What does she see? You see the wood duck? It's Mrs. Skunk and her new family of 3 little skunks. 1, 2, 3. They live under a stump where they are home. They were born deep under the ground in a den. Mrs. Badger has made a deep hole. His nest is of dry grass. The badger babies will be safe there. See the badger? Here comes Mrs. Opossum. She takes her family with her and they all ride on her back. How many little opossums are there? Okay, we've got to count them. Let's see, well, that's the mommy right there. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 babies? Well, and they're all on her back. The robins have built a nest now. It is made of mud and grass. They have 4 blue eggs. Do you see them here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is a blackbird's nest. Can you see it? It is not in a tree. It is in long grass. Look, in the nest there are 3 blackbird eggs. Can you see that? There, 1, 2, 3. The baby robins come out of their shell. The mother has to work hard to feed them. You see? This is what robins eat. We would not like it very much, I guess, but robins think it's very good. And soon the baby robins will grow big and strong. Can you see something? There's something in the long grass. Can you see? It is a nest of baby rabbits. Their mother has lined their nest with soft fur. And now these babies are bigger and they come out to look around. The little skunks are walking. The squirrel is in the tree. The rabbits are warm and safe. The opossums take a ride. The deer is in the sun. The little ducks are swimming, the robins are eating, the flowers are blooming when spring comes. The end. And then here's the back, and you can see these yellow flowers are called dandelions. You can pick them and if you tie them together, you can make a beautiful necklace. And look at these beautiful purple flowers here. Bye-bye.